Hello, everyone, and welcome to Generation Dan. I am your Gen X host, Dino the Genetic Marvel. Hello, Angie, and hello, Serge. What is happening? And with me and my two co-hosts, we are still waiting on our guests. It's my bad. We started late. It was I completely forgot we were doing this today. So, Serge?
I'm Atlas Novak. I'm your millennial, and I burned myself on a pizza roll, which is like peak bachelor behavior.
Aren't you like in a serious relationship right now too? That's the funniest
I am,
part
and
about
we
it.
He's
and
living
we
the
live
dream.
with each other. Yeah, but we
right?
ate the pizza rolls together, which is somehow worse.
So
Did you let you burn yourself?
Maybe.
How late in the day were you consuming the pizza rolls?
Had it been 2:00 in the morning.
10 p.m.
That's not terrible.
When you're living with someone long term, 10 p.m. might as well be 3 in the morning. That's fine. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that's no time for sure.
Walkie talkies are neat. What is happening, Zach?
Evening, gents. And Cole, who are you?
I'm Cole Clayton, and I'm out of alcohol. This is it. Shit.
That's God.
2 beers and a full big ass bottle of wine.
Pizza rolls can be so. I know what happened was I bit into it and then it exploded. That's like a landmine.
Are not like made for edibility.
Let's be honest though. How did you attack the pizza roll?
Okay,
like was it a faulty pizza roll, which happens? It's fair, okay, or was it an incompetent attack? That's the real question.
So my method for avoiding the lava-ness of pizza rolls is you bite each corner where there's like breadiness, right? Like it's not the pizza roll itself.
Yes.
To vent it.
Yes.
And then when I did that
on all 4 corners.
Yeah. No. You just bite the top. You bite the
double
top
fold.
two.
You hit the double fold.
Top 2. And then you have like a nice channel of air going through it. Hi, Angie.
What's up, Angie? How you doing?
So when I bit the first corner, apparently the pressure of however long these pizza rolls were in the freezer at Ralph's decided freedom and exploded out, and then let this like torrent of oil just down my thumb.
Downwards and on your end, not even the opposing, not away.
Well, no, because you're holding it like this, right? So it goes out and then gravity with like.
How hot was the pizza roll?
There's
fell out for. I imagine a second because you immediately like a smart person. You put your thumb in your mouth, right?
No.
Like, why? Oh, you're one of those fork eating motherfuckers. You eat pizza rolls with a fork, don't you?
No, you moron. It's hot. Why would you put that in your mouth?
You put it in your mouth because your mouth can withstand higher heats than the rest of your body.
That's metal in your lungs.
Yes, that. I rubbed it on the couch to like try and get the oil off.
I guess that's okay, but like the couch, that you probably got rug burn too at that point.
Maybe that's a possibility.
It's my ass kicking outfit, bitch.
Oh God!
I'm just saying that technology can be your friend at times. Just in general.
God, did we have an actual topic for this episode?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I was going to suggest top appetizers.
Top appetizers.
Top appetizers. No dietary restrictions. Full out. Ritz crackers. You know what? Hey, Ritz crackers. Top 10.
Garlic butter.
Oh yeah.
Bloody.
I'm a fat ass.
Listen, it's absolutely because we have a few people watching. Absolutely.
Hi.
That's just so you know. Yeah, Angie, I am still alive. I'm just exhausted, so I'm just going. Hey, insurance is paying for massages. Let me get the massages. Yay!
Because of the car crash or
getting humped by a very large Mercedes Benz has worked to my advantage. So
I don't even think about the skin on the roof of my mouth peeling off. Yeah, that
not at all.
Well, no, like
I would rather the skin of my roof of my mouth peel off than something on my finger.
Yeah,
fair.
At least you're not putting your mouth on stuff like as a way to like interact with your environment. You don't use your mouth.
I'm not sucking a dick, Atlas. Like I'm just eating pizza rolls.
But hey, realistically, what if you're trying to be romantic with the foods? telling you, being on your thumb would be better than
Dude,
other
how
places.
fucking funny would that be? That sounds like an Atlas situation where
oh God, no!
He's like, he sticks his finger in the pizza roll trying to seduce his girl, and he's like, oh fuck! And she's like, I'm not into it anymore.
See, now I'm just thinking of like me whining and dining like a giant pizza roll. It's just sitting at the other side.
Listen,
canned squeeze cheese, yeah, or just like, yeah, or you buy the like little, what's it called, like the thing of salami or whatever, chop that up, put that on the Ritz.
Yeah.
Here's my thing: you are 28 years old. You are not in college no more. Why are you eating pizza rolls for dinner?
Because we wanted to get wasted and we forgot to actually get food.
Fair enough.
So
fair enough.
Hey, I remember that. It's when you have jobs and technically you have money, but you also have responsibilities. So you're like,
you have jobs, so you forget to go. Like when you get done with work,
yeah,
you're like, go to the grocery store.
Yeah, because it was Friday, right? So you're just like, oh, let's just go. Oh fuck,
let's go fucking hang out. And when you get home, you're going, we have to use that money for groceries tomorrow because we're spending the entire amount if we Uber food. So what do we have in the freezer?
Yeah, man. Even if pizza, fucking ordering a pizza is ridiculous nowadays.
Yeah.
Like I ordered a pizza yesterday, and it costed me a solid $35. I was like,
that's a lot. And you know what?
And a side of wings. That was it.
Honestly, okay, what's the cheapest pizza where you're like, yeah, that's okay, you can get that? Like it's $15. $15 for one pizza.
Yeah. And then like,
well, it's $5 at Little Caesars, but you gotta go. It's like $7, but you gotta go get it.
That's fine. I don't care.
I'm cool with that, but like the delivery, you're at least spending $15.
Hey, hot and ready is definitely worth, but you are taking your life into your own hands. It's like going to a Waffle House. You're going, listen, there may be dead people, but you're gonna get your waffles. Like that's gonna happen. You walk in there saying, I want some waffles, you're getting those waffles. People may die, but you're getting waffles. So.
Yeah, but Little Caesars doesn't have an index for how bad a hurricane is or whatever.
Sounds good, Serge. Feed the cats. Say hi to the cats. Pet the cats. Let them know they're awesome.
There are these two cats in one of my neighbor's house or one of my neighbor's apartments who like he faces the parking lot where my car is. So like sometimes I'll go out there and they'll be in the window and I'll be like, kitties. Like, I've never met this guy in person, but his cats are like, I know who the fuck that is.
The man with two cats.
Well, no, not that. No, the cats are going like it's the motherfucker who puts his finger up to the window and teases us, dickhole. Like they'll like paw at me. What?
Y'all want to know something I just realized about myself?
What?
I'm the oldest of 6 kids. Now, there's one of them who's still a child, but out of all the adult children out of my mom's kids, I'm the only one who's not a manager.
Huh.
Everyone, a Chipotle manager, a Five Guys manager, and a Waffle House manager. I work at a bagel shop. I'm not a manager.
Do you go to family events and they're like,
I'm the oldest
manager, Cole?
You're the oldest. You're the oldest.
I'm the oldest. I just put that together.
Okay, see,
like I really have a lot of good questions, but at the same time, I don't think you'll feel really nice after them. I don't want to do that. I really feel like that's an in-person kind of question.
Okay, you can at least take solace in the fact that both Dino and I are the
I'm also the only one that graduated high school. What the fuck?
You got that on them. That's pretty cool.
But they still became managers.
Well, hold on. But do they come to you for advice?
Not really.
Hold on. Has every
they tried,
one of them...
but I can't be serious, mind you. So,
hey, you fuck up. God damn it.
I'm also the only one with a child, so I have no nieces and nephews.
Oh, so it was that was all the lessons got learned on the first one?
Do you know how many times they tell me, yeah, I learned from your mistakes? They've told me that a lot.
A cautionary tale is still a lesson, sir.
And they're like, I've learned from your mistakes. I dyed my hair green instead.
Yeah. and nonstop the pussy's been flowing. Serge has been putting up videos
Sure.
of his pets, and they're getting quite the
Oh.
good job, buddy.
Oh, I'll check them out later after this.
There
I-
are these.
Also, too, I would definitely want. Hey, there's our guest. Hello.
Hi, I'm sorry it took so long.
No,
Keelan!
it's my bad. It's my bad. So
No, I just got out of a 2-day cage match with Amazon, and I won, but I
You can battle.
won. I
Amazon?
won. I won
If-
just for something I should have gotten in the first place. And I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm in the spare room with my Harfoot hair, and I know it looks like somewhere Jeffrey Dahmer took his victims, so I apologize.
hey,
Look,
you need a breather? I am here for you. And honestly,
I'm in
if you
pajama
drew blood
bottoms,
from
so-
Amazon, consider
Yeah.
yourself successful, if not victorious, as they are unvanquishable, as they are, an
And
unbloodied
yet-
obelisk. They're just
And yet I still ordered Prince Harry's autobiography from there.
Oh
they
my
have a
God.
convenient service. What are you gonna do? Damn
I
it?
mean,
I know.
I
It's
used,
the worst.
I used a Barnes and Noble gift card to order my then boyfriend the what was it? The George R.R. Martin, the last book George R.R. Martin wrote for Game of Thrones. Was it?
Oh, I think it's the
Was it
sixth.
Winds of? No,
I don't
it
read.
was.
That son of a bitch hasn't written anything since then.
But it came I pre-ordered it, and it came it still hadn't come 2 days
Yeah.
after the release, and I just wanted him to not yell at me, so I went ahead and ordered it from Amazon and got it 24 hours later. Convenience is a hell of a drug.
It's
I agree with you.
it's real hard.
Americanism.
Definitely a thing. See, now I'm just thinking
It's
of
not Americanism.
I'm
No,
stuck
it is.
on-
It's Americanism.
It's kind of
Matt-
Americanism. It's
Matt
not.
Damon.
Western civilization.
I'm stuck on the idea of a cage match with Amazon. You're just in a ring with Jeff Bezos or something.
Oh, he wouldn't.
Nah, he
he
did-
would
he-
not enter. He wouldn't even enter it with
You
me.
could kick his
he-
ass.
For one
He
thing,
gets somebody to fight
I'm
for
not
him.
Dragon Lady enough.
Mm.
Listen,
So, hi, Keelan. How
Hi.
are you?
I'm hanging in there. How are you?
Good.
we all.
Our topic is appetizers, like food,
Oh man,
food
you chose-
appetizers.
You
We-
chose the right one
Yeah.
for me, and I
yeah.
just listened to your Squidbillies episode, and I'm like, oh my god, why do they want me to come on when they had the Squidbillies guy?
Oh, the Billy Wayne Davis episode.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, we get people that we're friends with and that we like. And
Billy Wayne Davis was on Squidbillies?
oh my fucking god, you were there! What are you talking about?
By the way, can I hear everybody else's name?
Oh, I'm Dino.
I'm Atlas.
I'm Cole.
Atlas, I know who you are. Cole,
Can I-
hi, Cole. Hi, Dino. I love the Las Vegas art.
Thank you.
Cole,
My mom bought it
and-
for me.
Nice. Moms are the best.
Not
And-
his.
Not mine.
Sorry, it's just the whole thing.
Okay, there's a story
That's
to
the
be.
his
We
mom
have
buying
these-
it for him is the
Let's put it like
exception.
that.
So what? Do you use mother like the Pences do?
What does that mean?
You know that Mike Pence in his colloquialisms.
I won't kiss my mom on the lips if that's
Oh, no.
what
No, he's known as father, and Karen Pence
Oh
is
yeah,
known
no.
as mother.
No, like I talk to
Nothing
my mom,
weird.
but she pisses me off quite often.
She's just a mean
That's love.
person. Yeah, she's just a mean
an
person. That's all.
asshole.
Yeah.
Is all, Which she's the reason why I'm on this podcast. At
I
this
get
very
it. I
moment.
get it. I get it. I have a
So,
lot of issues.
If it wasn't, if it wasn't for her, I would not be podcasting for Dino and Atlas. Which,
both-
mind you, I'm thankful for, but still, I feel like
As
I
are
could have
we.
done better.
No, I get
That's
it.
fair
I get
too.
It. Because I have issues with both my late stepfather and my maybe
Future?
maybe living my mom's first husband, who I happen to share DNA with. I don't.
Oh, okay. I don't know my dad either. If that makes
Hey.
sense.
Well, no, I did. For a
damn.
bit.
We have so much
Hey,
in common.
you know
We
what?
should go and exchange coffee at some point.
It most definitely. And Dino, I am obsessed with your Joe Pesci background.
I was honestly, someone said it. Someone put it up. I said, "Hey, I'm stealing that, just so you know." And they were like I care. I've been using the same background before. I would have different backgrounds for different shows.
Mhm.
I have all sorts of little
The Joe
accoutrements.
Pesci show.
And then I was like, "Oh no, this is the background for me." Okay, like if anything, this is the maximum of my existence is in this background. I feel, that's.
Yes, and he hosted a hell of an episode of SNL.
He's a great entertainer.
He really
and,
is.
Versatile, and
I like
he's just
how
so
you.
small too. Come on.
I like how you have like a Joe Pesci background, but you obviously come from like a Danny DeVito background.
It does look like Danny
See,
DeVito.
What
think
are
that,
you
but at the
from?
same
Are you
time,
from
it's-
Jersey? Did you
No.
work in hair salons in Jersey?
There's
No.
no New York here. No
It's-
New Yorkers here.
I'm from Toronto and I'm Greek. That's like
He is
Okay.
a Canadian Danny DeVito.
Hey, my paternal side of my maternal grandfather is
right.
Canadian. I have
Sounds good looking.
I have
Good.
strong Canadian roots. My mom's cousin, like
People are
When-
from Canada.
I mean, they
Like
they
Americans
were-
are from Canada. Like that's a-
Technically,
yeah,
it's a weird
yeah,
thing.
yeah. That my grandfather like
a lineage?
really was proud
Yeah.
of becoming American.
I mean,
and
I would
how-
leave
Huge
Canada
thing, yeah.
too. if
There
I lived
are
there.
Canadian immigrants.
That's crazy.
Listen, a lot of people, especially you'll find that a lot of wealthy people would usually travel and be born on American soil, just for the simple fact that if you're born on American soil, you can't be denied.
Oh, he wasn't
Citizenship.
like that. He actually like helped relatives get citizenship and like,
Oh, yeah.
put them in my
What's a-
mom's childhood home, and my mom had to sleep in the dining room. So
That's definitely not where I was going.
my
with
my
that.
great
Let's
my
be very
great
clear.
uncle is in the Canadian Mining Hall of Fame.
Oh wow,
Interesting.
Mhm.
that's like
I,
very minor league, but still
I see what you
Canadian.
did there.
you know what? No, hold on. And can you pronounce your name for me properly?
Okay, the A is silent. It's Kelleen. It's,
Helene?
Yeah, it's gay.
Perfect.
It's a Gaelic.
No,
I
no,
was
that's
doing
good.
it wrong the whole time. No.
Listen,
Oh, dude, you made an effort, and actually, you were closer than most. I have relatives who have never said my name. Well, actually, most of them are dead now. But
Okay.
I have relatives who I have known since birth who did not pronounce my name right.
What would they say?
Like they would say Kayleen. And actually, that's the entire reason my mom used a Gaelic spelling, because she knew once we moved back to Indiana from Hawaii, it would be Kayleen. And
okay.
to be very clear, we are
Sounds more
still going to
Texas.
mess it up. We'll still mess it
oh,
up.
I know, I
100%.
know, I
Yeah,
know. I
yeah.
don't mind.
What
If
is,
you
so
want,
say it one more time so I
it's
can try.
Kelleen. It's like
Kelleen.
my
Okay.
Twitter handle is Kel to the lean.
so just forget the A is even there.
Yeah.
Cal
Yes,
to the lean
yeah,
is
yes.
way more helpful. Cal to the lean, I like
Well,
that.
that's why I
very
made
nice.
it my Twitter handle.
Good job. Good
I
job.
just love the idea of like you have relatives that have known you literally in your entire life, and then they're still you're mispronouncing your name to your
I
face, and you're like, "You wiped my ass. How do you not know how to pronounce my name?"
Well, to be fair, a lot of my relatives are and were way older than you would expect, because my grandfather didn't get married until his early 50s. My grandmother was in her like early 30s, which back in the day that was kind of
She's
old. But
Getting ready to die. Yeah.
well,
That's when they just send you out to pasture and they're like, well, you're done with people. You just roam the wilderness.
My grandfather was born in 1898. His
Holy shit!
father was born in 1846.
What?
He was the product
fuck?
of a second marriage because, women, healthcare, meh.
I mean, the
I
alphabet
feel
was
like
invented
back
like
then there
1,000
was more than
years
just
ago,
women and
so
healthcare issues. Like it was kind of murder and just
the
existence.
the savages are coming to put an arrow in all of our fucking necks if we don't
I
put
don't-
a
Hey, the
fence
Pope
I
up.
don't know about that.
apologized for that shit.
Yeah, no, that was with the white man's bad. That was
God.
okay to be angry about. Yeah.
Goddamn Apaches!
Oh shit,
Man.
you're an idiot.
God damn it, Cole.
This is
Let's just ask.
I'm part Apache.
Okay,
Okay,
an appearance on this podcast is not an endorsement.
Why don't we ask her some
That's
questions before Cole says any more dumb racist shit?
No,
Can't
trust
Can't
Call
be
you
me.
a
faster.
dumb
Can't
racist
be
shit.
faster.
Trust me, I am like the town crier for problematic shit on the other podcasts that I'm regularly on.
No.
We have
Well-
a lot of problematic shit. We appreciate you calling us out on it. It's most often going to be Cole. Every
I'm
once in a while,
just
it is
out,
Atlas.
so
though.
I
Oh,
don't
Cole,
know
has
anymore.
everybody ever told you that you sound like Strong Sad?
Yeah, you know what? I got told that yesterday, and I didn't know what that was.
Okay, wait, Cole.
So-
Say I'm sad
What?
that I'm
You-
flying.
Strong bad. I don't know. Something
No.
I'm sad.
No. Strong sad. Say I'm sad that I'm flying.
I'm sad that I'm flying.
Yeah, that's
It is uncanny.
yeah.
What's happening, Chris?
I don't
What
know.
Somebody
is- what-
Somebody
what-
told me that yesterday, and I didn't know what it was. And I tried looking it up,
Listen,
and
listen.
really
that
couldn't figure out what it was.
my God.
So
That sounds like what a Strong Sad would say.
Just to be very clear, this is why old people don't like you young people, okay? You can't just say, oh, it's so that, and then not explain what that thing is.
right.
That's very rude.
Homestar
Very rude.
Runner.
I know what
You-
Homestar Runner is.
Yeah, so
it's like a
character from-
cartoon.
yeah,
It's
it's an
like a
internet
cartoon.
cartoon from the early 2000s.
Yeah, but
Why don't I know
they're
it?
updating their stuff now.
Yeah, they just did a Halloween cartoon like a few
Yes,
years ago.
and and Strong Sad was Guillermo from What We Do in the Shadows.
Shadows. Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid.
Hey,
So
Master, are you gonna make me a vampire?
my mom thought it was
I wish the past would
sacrilegious
stay
to
in the
watch.
past and people would just be
SpongeBob,
new
so-
creative.
It's not SpongeBob. It's way.
I'm just
more-
saying
it's
that
way.
SpongeBob was too much for my mother to allow me to watch.
It seems like we're having four
So-
different conversations.
But
and
you
all
didn't
with
you say
ourselves.
your mom sucks?
Well, yeah, but as an
Hard.
adult now, so don't talk about my mom like that. Come on.
Okay,
Like-
you can talk. I get it. You can talk about your mom like that, but
I mean, she
No.
sucks, but don't say hard. Like that makes it like it puts an image in my
I
brain.
take it back. You know what? I apologize. That's fair. That's
that
fair.
it is.
Come on,
It
I
is.
There's a
didn't mean
lot of
to. I
dudes
didn't mean to
Because I've been
indulge.
paying attention. I don't need that
It was like when
rattling
I was
around up there. You know.
No, it was like when I was in high school, and my dog was in her puppy phase, and we were home for lunch because we had open lunch, and one of my friends told my dog to shut up, and I was like, "You don't get to tell her to shut up. I do."
So here's the thing with why the dog can't talk.
Well, she was barking.
And that's
Okay,
enough
well-
for you to say shut
No,
up.
no, okay. She was like one of the greatest living creatures ever. I'm not even. Anyways,
You don't need to
All right.
explain that. That's fair.
Why
And number
don't- why don't
one,
we
you
tr-
definitely don't need to explain it to this fucking asshole.
No.
Okay, let's be very clear. You can just tell him.
No,
to go
no.
fuck
and
himself.
I
Kelly,
love how
you're fine. You can ask me. My mom sucks. It was the hard
Yeah.
comment that Dino said that,
That was
just
too
put
far.
a weird like
yeah,
it put my mom sucking dick in my head, and I didn't want that. You know what
Yeah.
I
No,
mean?
no, yeah. I knew exactly where you were going.
Oh
so I said
no,
it.
you
That's-
went
I went too far.
straight to hot D with that.
Exactly. It just I'm a very
You're like, I'm not a
visual
Targaryen.
learner.
Why is the D
Exactly.
hot? That's inappropriate. It's definitely.
Well, no,
All right.
but House of
Anyway.
the Dragon shortens to hot D.
Hot D.
That's true. That's true.
Okay,
I'm
question.
surprised more people. I'm surprised there aren't like clickbaity
Which
articles.
kind of explains, like, that's an explanation of the show too.
Wow, Rule 43, like full effect there, right? Like
Well,
it's just
I also figured out like Matt Smith plays Daemon Targaryen, which makes him Matt Damon.
but is he like Matt Damon?
Damon, yes.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Matt
He's also
Damon.
Doctor Who, which so now we got a bunch of those fucking nerds watching.
Well,
Also-
and
My shit.
David Tennant's son played the young Aegon, the one who jerked off in the window, Succession style.
Oh,
I haven't
Dino,
seen
you
it.
were thinking of Rule 34, not Rule 43, by the way.
Little do you know, sir, I'm Greek. No.
I don't even
point
want to
is-
know what Rule 43 is. Anyway,
He uses
Kelly-
Roman numerals.
that makes it worse. What's an embarrassing song from your playlist?
Yes. Let's pretend we do something normal here. Hello, Liz.
From my playlist, I have a lot of them.
Please share with us your darkest secrets that reveal your innermost.
The thing that comes on in the car and like someone's in the car with you and you're like, oh shit,
yeah.
and then you get skipped.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That has been the
Actually-
best way to explain it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
No, actually, like my playlist names are the most embarrassing.
Oh, is it like danger emotions? Just
Kind
I
of.
mean,
I
I have
have,
a
I
whole
got those
playlist
too.
that's called "Fuck My Ex." So
I have like
It's
Oh,
not
that's
a
good.
phase,
I have
Mom.
space pants sweat.
Space
Space-
pants wet? Oh my god.
Sweat.
Oh, sweat.
Hold on. Is it like face, comma, pants?
No, space pants.
Space, pants, sweat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
so you're running on the moon?
So you're saying we need to evade a rant? No.
Probably
Visitors in your neighborhood. Gotcha.
I guess anything by Macklemore in my playlist would be embarrassing.
Yeah, that's
You mean-
fair.
You
Thrift
mean
Shop.
people
That's a
listen to things
badass
besides
song.
Thrift Shop?
What? Okay, what?
I said people listen to other things by Macklemore besides Thrift Shop.
Here's a whole song about homosexuality.
Okay, I'm sorry, but Dance Off is kind of a banger. With Idris Elba.
Yeah.
I forgot he was a rapper too.
He
I think he forgets he's
kind
a
of
rapper
won.
too.
Yeah, exactly.
He's still a DJ. That's fine. It's very enjoyable.
He has a whole lyric. It's called "I Got the Monkey Off My Back," which is not
It
like
sounds inappropriate.
something
Yeah,
something you would
it's,
say as a
it's,
rapper.
you know what? It's not great.
It's a little derogatory towards monkeys. We like monkeys, right?
It's not great, Bob. It's not great.
It's well, realistically, I feel like sometimes people just feel like they just have to express themselves.
Yeah, well,
shit.
the most awkward, like, I'm sorry, I'm white moment was when he felt the need to, when Macklemore felt the need to post text he sent to Kendrick Lamar saying, "I'm so sorry I won. You deserved it." And it's like, you're not helping anybody with these texts.
Well, and I think that's the real problem is the I learned this the other day, and maybe you guys your guys' age group is I feel suffering this more.
What do you
so.
mean by my age group?
No, the young people.
I'm
'Cause
not. I'm a crone, dude. I'm in my early 40s.
So you and Dino are the same age.
Yes, yeah.
But I look like this. Okay, I look like an
And I look like
You
this.
look like a millennial, is what he's
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, you look like a
Which
millennial.
makes you a millennial, apparently.
I'm an old millennial. I was
Elder
born in-
millennial or whatever they call it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was the generation without a name. Because that's how much we ended up sucking.
Yeah,
Um,
me and Atlas are like on the cusp of millennials and Gen Zs. Like we're kind
Yeah.
of
Listen,
we could be
Okay.
either or, really.
well,
I was
this is the
born in
thing.
81.
Even at okay, so I'm 1980. The
See?
Yeah,
Dude,
so-
you, me, same.
Yes, but you actually cared, and Father Time was like, beat him to death. So it's fine.
Dude,
The-
I actually, oh shit.
Rogaine,
Actually,
my friend.
No, I did work after college, I did work as a makeup artist and skincare specialist.
Well, listen, I look like Radagast, the newly employable. It's okay. It's fine.
Honestly, you
maybe I'm a
look a
wizard.
hell of a lot better than people I went to high school with.
Okay, wait.
Damn.
What was the? This
I
was
feel
going
bad for
somewhere. I
those
can't
guys.
remember.
I know. I'm sorry. I take things off the rails.
Yeah.
No, this
Okay,
entire
well,
show is about
this
going
is-
off the rails. Do
this
not
is
feel
not
bad
an
about
on the
that.
No,
we have. Go ahead.
No, honestly, it sounds like the stuff that we've gotten into on Soiled Restroom Cinema that is not recorded and ends up in us not recording at all because it's like a hilarious group therapy session.
Yes.
But it should be recorded.
We are of the same opinion, and we are looking at doing that because in the near future we're actually traveling all to the same place.
Where's that?
Cleveland.
Oh, so you're all
Ohio.
going to be in Cleveland. So I'm not. I'm like
I won't.
I'm like 3. Of course you won't, Cole.
Yeah. So
I'm like less than 4 hours away from
come on,
Cleveland.
it's end of
Oh, where you
November.
at?
Come over.
I'm in Mayor Pete Landia, aka South Bend, aka Notre Dame,
What state are you in?
Indiana.
Oh, okay. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, so you're not that far from me.
Fun times in Cleveland today. Cleveland. Yeah.
Cleveland.
Well, feel free to stop by
So,
in about 3 weeks.
We have shows booked on the Friday of Thanksgiving, then Saturday as well.
Dude, I would do anything to not celebrate Thanksgiving this year.
Why does
Friday?
everybody hate
Okay.
Thanksgiving all
No,
of a
well,
sudden?
last
Suddenly,
year,
suddenly that's a racist holiday. And
No,
all I want to do is eat football and watch, I want to eat football and watch food. Okay, that's all I want to do.
You want to hear why?
Yes.
Because
I know why it's a racist holiday.
No,
but can't I just
oh my
celebrate
God,
my
you are
racist
so
holiday
gonna-
over some
Shut up.
football and food?
You are so gonna regret
Punch
this
him.
rant.
To go hit him. Yeah.
Last year, the day after Thanksgiving, and the day of Thanksgiving, I was too sick to eat. But the day after Thanksgiving, I was hospitalized, which led to a 2.5 month hospitalization.
Oh my God.
Because I had a reaction to the immunotherapy that was supposed to prevent cancer coming back in 10 years.
Okay.
And I had to be like ambulanced halfway through. I had to be ambulanced down to Indianapolis because that was they said she will die if she doesn't.
Jesus.
And guess who my specialist was? Literally, his name is Dr. House.
For real.
For real.
I was gonna say Dr. House like as a joke.
No, he
That's the
said,
funniest part.
and he's the greatest. I mean, he's Harvard med, like he's the greatest. And he jokes, he's like, yeah, and I don't even get any royalties from it.
Yeah.
And he's got a sense of humor. Well, listen, I know one thing's for sure. Eggs on Cole's face. Suck it, Cole.
I didn't know they had. I didn't know they had hospitals in Indiana. I'm not gonna lie.
Dickhead.
You're from Ohio, dude. don't brag. Like
We have
you're
Cleveland
in some
Clinic,
sort-
which is like the fourth best hospital system in America.
Egg on your face.
Number
again.
4.
Oh, I can't wait.
Just beat him. It'll be great. It'll be great. So
No,
I feel like we're
on
gonna
my
have
on my 20th birthday. With
Your
his surgery,
20th birthday?
he had to. It had to be extended because of 9/11. My dad had.
There's the episode title. Yeah.
It should be extended because when I'm little. Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it ended up being September 21st on my birthday. He had his prostatectomy at Cleveland Clinic.
Nice.
There you go.
All
This is why- this
all
is
roads
why-
lead to Cleveland. It's ridiculous. I love it.
This is why when people ask me how I'm doing, I'm like, you really don't want to know the answer.
I feel like you have a story for all situations, which is
It's okay. I don't share much
makes you
either. so.
versatile. Makes you
I
very
don't
versatile.
want to, but I do.
People think I'm an oversharer. I'm like, you don't know the half of it. So
You're definitely an overshare. That's for sure.
I don't see how, because I don't tell y'all nothing.
No, well, so
Really?
it's kind of
I
like
don't tell y'all a single thing.
That is
You
what an
won't shut the fuck up
oversharer
most of the time.
says.
What are you
That
saying
is,
then?
Well, no.
I should know. I'm an oversharer. That is what an oversharer says.
well, okay. So, but realistically, like Ryan is an overshare who has no idea he's oversharing. That's for sure.
Okay.
Cole overshares more so that it's like, you know how his existence is like.
But you have more questions afterwards.
He's like a great mood ring, like yeah, you're like, oh okay,
Oh, strong sad.
yeah.
Strong set. Yeah.
Killing.
I'm very
You and I
strong
are going to
fan.
have a long talk about Homestar Runner after this is done.
Yay!
Because that's like roughly a third of my sense of humor. So
I
Um,
showed my
half.
students,
Definitely
like
half.
when I taught, I showed my students Everybody to the Limit, and it was on a Windows-based phone.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Good.
So you're a
yeah.
teacher?
I was.
Oh, okay. I was
Not
going to say,
now.
are you sure you want to be on this podcast?
I mean, you would be very surprised at the sense of humor of true teachers who were like called to.
Oh, I'm not surprised
Oh,
by
yeah.
that. But
Teachers are
isn't it-
definitely dead inside. There's no question there. That's-
Teachers have
Yeah, just
like
fucking-
they're on the same path as like an entertainer, you know. Like
Yeah.
they gotta be like behind the scenes
Yeah.
and shit.
They
I,
had
w- I
dreams.
was voted in my high school most likely to be on the silver screen. So
Oh, okay, that's badass.
Right on.
Well, here you are on not whatever screen the podcast is on.
on my outdated
Please.
uh
The future of entertainment is what it's going to be.
no, on my outdated Mac laptop.
People's Apple phones.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
if I was so anti-Apple for years, I finally realized it was because the computers that we were forced to use for the kids were older than the kids themselves.
Wow. That's pretty messed up.
Computers aren't that old either. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
No, they had
Yeah.
the jewel-toned iMacs.
Oh my god.
No.
Mhm.
And then they're like, "All right, kids, we're gonna play Oregon Trail," and the kids are like, "What the fuck is Oregon Trail?"
No, the Oregon Trail wouldn't even load on those computers.
What? What kind of school computer is this if you don't have Oregon
I know.
Trail?
Oregon Trail
Or
is
Mavis
the
Beacon
best thing
teaches
ever.
typing. Yeah.
This is oh god. This is why okay, so I have this theory and I'm trying to turn it into material, but it's a little bit broad, but it's the idea that like there are so many lessons that we learn and you have to start from the beginning. Like math, you don't just assume, well, everyone knows what addition and subtraction is. No, you have to start addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Then it gets more right.
Rote memory.
Well, so, but then at the same time, you have like, oh, the internet, and you're like,
Mhm.
huh? You're like, oh, yes. So this is a public forum that you may or may not be held accountable at some point. Maybe never. Maybe a point of influence. Maybe something eventually may be criminalized. Who knows? Good luck. Yay. You're like,
Right.
I got a story about that. Fucking,
it's
I'm
like-
working at this bagel shop. Go ahead. I'll finish the story here in a second, but it's very on point.
pretty sure I was done with it. Like, but realistically, that's the world we live in, right? Like, can you imagine how many times though have we heard of people who are like, I was, I was a server at Wendy's. Someone's phone exploded. I was like, hey, why's your phone stuck?
Nobody
And
was
now you
a
got
server
fired.
at Wendy's ever.
They don't have servers at
Maybe it was
Wendy's.
a fancy Wendy's. I
What
don't
kind
know.
of Canadian ass shit y'all got going on up there?
Okay, at least say a server at Tim Hortons.
Right. No, so this bitch fucking we've been like suspecting her of stealing from the safe, or not the safe, the till, the drawer thingy,
Cash
for
register,
a couple of weeks. Yeah, the cash register for a couple
Okay.
weeks now. And she was splitting the tips, the cash tips for everybody, probably 4 or 5 days ago. And she looked at me and she said, "It's 4 quarters that you split $1 4 ways, right?" And I was like, "That's the problem right there.
Oh
You're
my
not
god,
stealing."
she's not
And she
stealing.
meant
She's
that
bad at
shit.
math. Okay, wait.
I had to
No, it
run to
sounds
the
like
GM.
it sounds
I had
like
to run to him.
it- you ran to him.
And
Okay,
she's
ran.
not stealing.
Okay,
She's just stupid.
okay,
It's fine.
Kelly, you ran to him.
Okay,
Yes.
wait. So what did she think? So she thought
She
that
was pretty sure, is what she said. She was like, "I'm pretty sure it's 4 quarters, but I wanted to be sure."
what did she think it was otherwise?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I was
This
like,
is an Always Sunny in Philadelphia plot line.
"That's how it felt."
It
For
does
sure.
feel like it, and it's always sunny thing, right?
This is
Ugh.
you know what?
Confound your lousy toll, troll.
I was
Yeah.
like, "Please don't
You
let
gotta
her
pay the troll
run the
toll.
cash register anymore," which she hasn't. So it's been a week.
You know, see, this is the thing: is there's an argument where teachers are like, you won't always have a calculator in your pocket, right? There's that argument where we could have had. Yes, I know we all now have a calculator in our pockets. Okay,
That's the other thing. She could have calculated it.
okay, but I'm saying is by having that standard, we wouldn't. There's some people whose lives may be a little bit different now. Okay,
Yeah.
because man.
She was the number one culprit. She doesn't even know that she was the number one culprit for stealing cash. My GM told me and the other manager, I'm not a manager. I don't know why they're telling me, but because like I'm not a suspect, I guess. But
You got manager.
they're like, "We're pretty sure."
Bagel manager written all over you. Let's be honest.
No,
Okay?
I'm not a manager. I don't know why they're telling me. They're telling you because you're not a manager.
Right. So
I'm
You're a
I'm
snitch.
literally watching that scene without the sound on. And like,
Okay, in Rings of Power,
yeah.
have you guys watched Rings of Power?
No.
Yes.
Not
Yes.
yet.
Who said
No.
no?
I have.
no, I
He has
haven't.
not.
I haven't.
Okay, but there is a point where one of the orcs said had to pay the toll, and I
Yeah.
was like, the trolls.
So I love when you like something else from a show imprints on the show you're watching.
Yes.
Yeah. 1 + 2
course.
= 12. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. So
44. Yeah.
yeah, 44.
What's our next question?
Yeah.
That's a great.
We have this large deltas in between them. It's fine.
Well, that's
Oh
all right.
no,
Yeah.
I'm just along for the ride, and I am very much enjoying it.
What is
we
it-
are too. You're a great conversationalist. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sorry if I like
No, you're good.
go off.
That's what this
book.
show is.
Yeah.
What's something you like to do because you're a grown up and nobody can stop you anymore?
Yes. Many people say drugs.
Bingo.
A lot of people say drugs.
Yeah.
I guess I know this is gonna sound super lame, but stay up all night watching TV.
I'm with
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not in a place where I can really speak from a normal adult experience right now, but for now, it's just, I can stay up all night and kind of feed my insomnia when it happens.
Hmm. I'm with you. I think that's the one good turnout from everything throughout the pandemic was this idea that we had idealized of being a mature adult, and yet this, that, and the other. And you're going, oh yeah, nobody's doing that. We're all full of shit, by the way. Just
Yeah.
an FYI. No,
What?
Anyone said, no, I'm doing that. No, you're not. Because everyone
Sure,
hates you.
adults don't have friends. Like, if I'm being honest with you, so you ever hang out with a mature adult? You're like, I'm not gonna hang out with you.
It's hard.
I mean, I think we're like, especially like millennials and older millennials. I do count 1980 as millennial. Now.
Yeah.
I think we're all in a place of arrested development right now.
Oh yeah.
With all this, everything going on, like the stuff that we were taught about climate change, that it just was, and now it's being like there are people saying it was a lie, and it's like, no, that was one of the most logical things I was taught growing up.
The truth. Are you kidding? Listen, we've had that discussion last week, just around the idea that I was raised that if you didn't have 9 cups of milk, your bones would just turn to ash immediately.
Oh yeah, remember that Simpsons episode where Bart? I don't even watch The Simpsons a lot.
But we all remember that.
But like the milk, he's like, why are my bones so brittle? And they were because they cut the school budget, and he realized he was drinking milk, not milk.
Yeah, right. But that's the whole. Like, that's hilarious. It's a weird situation where we realize that you're going, oh wait, hold on, none of this is accurate, and everyone, like, we all thought that our parents, they knew what they were doing. Oh no, for them it was best guess, and we're like, just trying to figure it out. All right, don't burn the house down. Try not to destroy anything, and you're like, hope for the best. Thanks.
I mean, now you have to, like, it's practically like the 90s when you had to go to a recycling center to recycle things. Actually, but the recycling centers are no longer there.
What is a recycling center?
But that's it.
That's pretty much what it sounds like. And once a week, your dad would have the thing with the soda cans and the
yeah. My mom and I went.
Yeah.
Are y'all having a fever dream right now?
No, it is a fever dream known as the chaotic yet bucolic 90s.
I guess Time God is in Zoomer mode this week, but yeah, that's what it used to be.
But Time Lord or Time God?
Yeah, Cole is some kind of time god. Where he's either like 1,000,000 years old or he's 12.
I have traveled the entire timeline to get the best pussy of the entire timeline. That's what
apparently. That's okay.
I haven't found it yet.
But you're like, I don't think so. And I like it. It's just just very enjoyable.
That's neat.
I do my best. I'm working on my pussy getting skills. I'm not the best.
It's like the worst version of Legend of
Why
Zelda.
am I in an episode of Welcome to Flatch?
I don't know. Why don't we just ask her the third question?
This is what the best part is, like, this is there's certain this is actually pretty good. What do you mean I'm an adult?
Sorry.
I feel like that's the same question as the first one. I've been thinking that for a long time.
It is, but it isn't. So it's more so.
What's the question?
Okay, what was the first time you felt like an adult, or people in the room looked to you as the adult?
When I came home from college and everybody started talking about how Donald Trump would be a good president. And I addressed them down and said, are you kidding me? The man has declared bankruptcy 3 times.
Did you go to college in 2015?
This was in 2000, in the year 2000.
This is before like 2016.
How many times did Trump run? Holy shit.
A lot, actually. Didn't he
Really?
Yeah,
That dude
and then,
really wanted to be president. Then I didn't know
and then
that.
just
No, he
dropped
didn't
out
run
eventually.
before. He didn't run
He
before.
talked about it.
He again. He's
Yeah.
all blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Talk.
Oh, he's such a he's a good old fashioned charlatan, right?
I feel like
That is insulting to charlatans.
I feel like Donald Trump and me are on the same like wavelength. Like if I was like, I would become, I'm going to become president, and then if I became president, like I would never stop talking about it. They'd be like, "Yeah, but you're a terrible president." I'd be like, "Still counts, though."
A terrible person is still a person.
Right.
Exactly. That's she's got you, Pink Cole.
Oh my god.
I'm still alive. I think, therefore, I am.
Do you? That's really.
I don't read, so can't confirm that I think.
See, but that's the whole issue with it, right? Is we're all told that we have to be these masters of knowledge and opinions, and you're like, hey man, I wake up in the morning.
You have to have a piece of paper for it.
Oh, are you kidding? I have trouble figuring out what shoes I'm supposed to wear, and I got to figure out people's problems. Are you joking? Come on, man.
I just wear the shoes that are at my house because I bought them and they were the right size. What's your
okay? You're also poor.
You are Charlie Kelly meets Strong Sad.
Become president. I'm moving in with Doof. Yeah, that's 100%. If Cole became president, there's going to be a lot bigger ramifications.
I'm doing it now. I got 7 years. I can do it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Atlas, you're my running mate.
No.
Oh, could you imagine how angry?
No.
Atlas would be so. He's like,
I would just be standing off to the side while you're like doing speeches just like this. Like,
you're gonna be my Obama.
Atlas, how does it feel to be from the same hometown as the C+ fascist Stephen Miller?
It really bums me out. It's
Stephen Miller.
Stephen Miller, aka Teenage Mutant Ninja Goebbels, was the
Teenage Mutant Ninja Goebbels.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
that's brilliant.
That's not mine. That's from Miles Gray from the Daily Zeitgeist. But he was on Trump's. He's like one of his kids' husband, right? And then he was on his cabinet. Hang on, I gotta look that up.
No, he worked for what's his face? Possum, Alabama Possum.
Let's see. Senior advisor for
he
policy
worked for Jeff
and
Sessions.
Oh, he's so ugly.
Yeah.
Why does his face look so bad?
He's one.
He looks like if you have a soul, you have hair. You know what I mean?
He's a tumor. He's a tumor.
Yeah. I'm a tumor. I'm a tumor. I'm
a
tumor. Yeah.
Hold on. So you may remember this. Do you remember how Jean-Claude Van Damme has that bump that was growing in every movie and be bigger?
Yeah.
If you look at this picture of this guy, his forehead kind of looks like that bump that kept on growing.
He's Jean-Claude Van Damme's head tumor.
Did any of you guys watch Kroll Show?
No. Nick Kroll?
The Bad Mouth?
He's
Big Mouth.
Big Mouth, whatever.
Yeah.
He's very
I've seen it.
aggravating as a human.
Yeah.
He is, isn't he?
He's like, you can't say he's not funny. He's obviously funny.
Much more watchable on the leak.
I still can't tell if you're talking about Nick Kroll or Steven. No, I'm kidding. I know you're talking about Nick Kroll, but
this guy doesn't look like I could watch him either.
Yeah, no. He's a huge asshole, and he's like
this was from
diet fascist.
Kroll Show.
Oh my god.
Okay, there we go.
That does look like Stephen Miller. Yeah, it really bums me out that like that's one of the famous people from Santa Monica. Although to be fair, Santa Monica is a dog shit city. Like my friend moved there.
Take me down to the dog shit city.
Yeah, pretty much. My friend moved there, and to those who don't know, Santa Monica has like the most draconian parking laws. They have signs that are like this tall.
Yeah, everybody thinks that California is like a liberal bastion, and it's much more complicated than that.
So we go down there, and my friend goes, "Hey,
they used to be pro-gun for a long time, from what I understand, and very, very anti-abortion. The liberal movement's pretty recent, right?
California was conservative up until about the 70s.
That seems even older than I
like
thought.
because of Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, Ronald Reagan was
Yeah,
governor.
I forget he's
Anyway,
he's an
so
Well, he was getting sucked off in the fucking Oval Office.
by
What
the
a
throat
bastard.
goat. Yeah,
By the throat goat.
Yeah, so we go down there. My friend goes, "Can you like decipher what the parking signs mean for me?" And I get out of the car and I look at it and go, "All right, you can park here from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday for 2 hours, or you can park here all the time if you have one of those like asshole city parking passes.
Oh, God.
But if you park here after 6 p.m. without a parking pass, or 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Thursdays, because that's street sweeping, you get a ticket." And he goes, "How did you do that?" And I'm like, I live here. They're like moon runes. They just become part of you. Like, I want to just get like just the parking sign tattooed on my arm to just be like, this is where I'm from.
like a barcode on your wrist.
No, not the barcode. Literally, just like let me send Dino one of these parking signs. It's fucking ridiculous.
It's
My
like
mom.
the rich version of being born under power lines. You're like, oh, I know how to read fancy parking signs just by birth. Just by birth rates.
Like
when
here.
I was in the hospital in Indy, my mom had to pay $16 a day to just come see me. There was
just see you. That's crazy.
Yeah, there was no bulk deal or parking validation.
Like here, put that up on the screen and I can decipher it for you.
Give me one second here.
All right.
That's crazy. I paid $200 a month to see my kid.
It was $16 just to go see you in the hospital. That's fucked up. What is it like
every day?
What's it like when you're there for I've been in the hospital for a week one time, but 2 months. You weren't in a coma during that, were you? You were
no, I wish.
Like we have passes you buy for the week.
No, we didn't. No, they didn't. They didn't. That wasn't an option. And
of course.
Again, Dr. House is amazing, and I give him.
I can't take it
seriously. I know.
Yeah. Awesome.
But I love that he had a sense of humor about it, and his lead nurse practitioner, Kathy McGreevy, is a fucking saint. Like she would call me every day when I got back home. When I got back home, I had to be in the hospital bed with an IV antibiotic that looked like lemon lime Gatorade.
Hell yeah.
But did it taste like lemon lime?
That was the best.
I know. I was curious.
It's only reasonable.
But I had to go back down eventually for another 2 weeks, and that is a story for another day. But with COVID and everything, it was interesting. I had a lot of great nurses the first time around. It's interesting how many traveling nurses are in operation now.
That's just an Indianapolis thing, I think.
No, like internationally.
Yeah.
Traveling even.
Yeah, because I think like from the whole COVID thing where they deserve to, I don't know, get paid better. And then the hospitals just didn't, and they're like quashing nurses' unions and stuff. It's easier to just be a travel nurse.
And as much as I respect and appreciate what they're going through, I'm like, teachers have been struggling with that for 30 years.
Yes. And they also should be paid more.
See, this is the worst part is the idea. Everyone has keeps on thinking, oh, well, if we have another union, it's going to be another hard time for people. You're like, no. The difference is that
the United. I'm sorry to interrupt real quick, but the United Auto Workers Union kind of ruined it for all unions.
Well, they
not the auto workers union, the fucking police unions. That's like the
are they really unions, or are they just like consolidated?
That's a gang. That's a fucking gang.
Yeah, consolidating supremacy.
You can argue about it all you want. The fact was that having the worst unions is still better than not having
No
unions.
unions.
I
Yeah.
disagree,
So-
but okay.
That no one
Why do you
asked your
disagree,
ass.
Anytime
No,
you have a
he doesn't get an
group of
opinion.
people together, you always inevitably have another group of people who suffer because of that group.
Correct.
So
The
a
people that
bad
suffer-
Not with
bad
teachers'
union is a
not
terrible
with teachers'
excuse.
unions.
I disagree because the No Child Left Behind Act was the
We
worst thing
didn't
that ever
want
happened.
that.
I
That wasn't
disagree,
the,
but it happened.
that
It
wasn't the
happened.
teachers' unions. That was Bush. That was
Hey,
the
watch this.
And
Watch this.
Scooter
Watch this.
Libby.
Not
Scientologists.
one person.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
I'm not saying you're not serious. What I'm just saying is there's not a show that happens here that someone doesn't get accused as being the reason for why things are wrong. And this one was a new one, and I love it. It
Yeah.
makes me happy, okay? Because when people get
Okay.
accused, I get
feel
another
ha-
spot on the
I
bingo
feel
thing.
happy when
All I
was
can
marching
say
around
is
the
I almost
Capitol.
cut my finger off this year. I did cut my finger off. They sewed it back on back in May.
How very
and-
Van Gogh of you.
They did a very good job. I didn't do it on purpose. I was washing dishes and I failed horribly. And I had to go run to the ER.
No, elaborate, please. How
So I
do
was
you
washing
cut
a
your
cup.
finger
It's not
off?
going to make you feel
It
better.
was a glass cup. It exploded while I was washing it. I had to grab my finger and take it with me because it was no longer a part of me. And they sewed it back on, and they've been begging for money for 6 months. I haven't made a single payment on that. They're gonna have to wait. They're gonna have to get in line. My baby mama is begging for money, and she's more successful, and I like my kid better. So
Hey, this is my again, I feel like I'm in an episode of Welcome to Flatch.
I don't
This
even know what
is
Welcome to
my
Flatch is.
a scar I got when I was 12 years old from a Cutco knife. And I insisted on not going to the hospital.
Oh,
I've
you're
never
way
been to
tougher
the
than
hospital
Cole.
before that.
Listen,
That was the first
hold
time I
on.
ever went.
I don't think anyone is calling into question that you have
No, you
more
can't really see
testicular fortitude than Cole.
Atlas.
Yeah, no, you can't really see the scar on the video.
I got big balls. Thank you very much. That's all any woman has ever
Hey,
said to me.
hey,
They said you have
genetically,
big balls.
genetically,
I'm like,
sir.
I don't
Genetically,
know why
nothing-
you're talking about my balls when my dick is in your mouth. And I also it concerns me that you're able to say my balls are really big while my dick is in
That
your
doesn't
mouth.
make sense on any level.
It really doesn't. It doesn't. But and now
No.
you
Especially
understand.
with my
I would
voice,
just
right?
say-
Yeah.
Listen, I went to the NEA convention as my mom's plus one because she was on the union board. And her last year teaching before she retired was on the bargaining committee and had to strong arm the Chicago lawyers that the school corporation flew in to South Bend, or I don't know, flew in, trained in, whatever, to get locks, to guarantee that there would be locks on all the classroom doors.
Salmon bagels?
See, you're a fucking idiot. You're such a fucking idiot.
Cream cheese and capers?
Oh my god!
Those
Capers
kind of-
are amazing, and so is cream cheese. So you're
Why are y'all
just,
putting
you're,
bagels on
you're,
the door?
You're just appealing to me. And I went to a Jewish preschool with the scion of Simon Malls.
Hey, I'm afraid, Kayleen, if you ever come, you're going to kick the shit out of Cole. I'm going to
No,
videotape
yeah,
it.
no,
I want to watch it.
I'm deserving of an ass whooping or two.
Hey, I will pay
No,
for the
I'll
ticket.
just
I'll pay
stand
for it.
there and smile silently and creep him the hell out.
All that's gonna do is enable me.
I just saw the movie Smile like 2 weeks ago too. That's
Now we're talking. Now we're
I
talking.
don't know what that is, but okay.
it's a
Hey, I
scary
played the
movie.
wicked stepmother in high school.
You,
In
I don't
which-
think you
which
understood
play?
how bad my
Cinderella?
mother was. I am not
See,
intimidatable.
Okay,
Oh, that's
okay,
not good.
if we remake Psycho, you can be the star.
Me? I'm
That's,
not. I'm
that's
not like a murderer. I'm just kind of
like,
sarcastic.
You
More
just
of
have
a
thoughts sometimes.
more of a Chandler Bing type.
Oh my god. No, he's not. You're Joey.
So, so
I'm like a mix between the two. For sure.
Joey doesn't share food. That's cool.
Joey
That's for
definitely
sure.
doesn't share food. That's
I'm like if Joey and Chandler had a baby.
It's my ass kicking outfit, bitch.
Are you
There's more.
Chandler Bong?
He's definitely Janandler Bong. That is,
my
he's
God.
definitely Miss Janandler Bong, if anything.
Kelly,
That's fair.
thank you so much for coming on this show.
Yeah, I'm
on-
sorry. It just was.
No, you've been
It was
great.
like I'm sorry. It was a prolonged Seinfeld episode.
It's
It wasn't
okay.
you, it was me. So
We
it wasn't
got
your
one
bad.
more question for you before we go, but first, where can people find and follow you on social media?
They can find me on Twitter at Keltolean, KELTOLEAN, and find me on Instagram at just my first name, KEALEEN. And I also have dormant podcasts, Soiled Restroom Cinema and Talk Amongst Ourselves, available on all platforms.
Dormant beneath the earth, but they will rise again.
Yes.
Yeah. You can find us at Generation Dan on Twitter or Generation_Dan on Instagram.
We do all sorts of things.
Yes. Dino, how about you?
Oh, I'm at Dino the Genetic Marvel. Google me. If you're not willing to Google me, we're not going to be friends. Just an FYI. And that's your loss because everyone says I'm a fun time. That's that's scientific knowledge.
He does some cool Lego stuff. I think it's neat.
Yeah, I'm building this. Well, I got hit by a car, Kayleen. I got hit, but before that.
Andy's alive.
Yeah, well, I was making. Yeah,
he got rear-ended and not in the fun way, you know.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
What a story for that
Atlas
too,
likes butt plugs.
You.
Yeah, no, but so last I am gonna probably start building this next week is Skeletor's staff. It's actually really cool. Yeah,
my mom cool. used to go to the back rooms at like Target and Toys R Us to try to find the She-Ra collector's editions to get me. I was way more into She-Ra than I wasn't. Well, I didn't fuck with baby dolls at all, but I was very into She-Ra.
Well, it's funny that you say that because I actually just got a He-Man. The 40th anniversary He-Man and
nice.
A Optimus Prime. So I'm like, just waiting to kind of open it. It's very exciting, but that's yeah. So sorry, our comments. Joey just realized that we were on here. Damn, right at the end. Yeah. Sorry, Joey.
Yeah.
You can Dino, fluffy stuff comes up. It's also true.
Yeah, he does. You can find me at Atlas Novak on Twitter or Instagram, or follow my other podcast at Nexus at Night, which is about a trading card game called Card Fight Vanguard. And then, of course, this coming November, end of the month, I will be in Cleveland with these two. So
hello,
Cleveland Rock,
and maybe me.
Yeah, come by.
Oh, sweet by.
Yeah, we're gonna
Friday.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. We're also gonna party over the course of the weekend. We're gonna go tailgating at a Browns game.
That will be so
be upsetting, right?
Yeah. We're bringing our cameras with us to try and
film sketches,
promote the Browns.
Also, I'm gonna pants Cole at least once. That there's for sure.
Belt. So.
And in the November,
why? It'd be
like
a Ken doll.
Yeah, Cole, where can they find you?
Oh, they already follow me. They know where to find
me. At Sniff and Glue 22 for people who are just listening.
Yes. And also,
I got big balls. Okay, it won't be like a Kindle.
Oh my God!
Dick is
you heard him so bad. You heard him so bad.
I burned because I love.
I've got big balls. All right. This last question for Kelly,
yes,
real quick before we go, which is, so as a comedian, or if you haven't done comedy in a while, what is the most memorable, weird thing that's happened to you, either at a set or just at work? Like good, bad, weird, otherwise.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have a good story.
Wonderful.
I was when I was teaching, I was called to the attendance office at the end of the day. I had no idea why, and you never want to be, even as an employee, you never want to be called to the attendance office.
True.
And I saw one of my colleagues who I was pretty friendly with, and she said, "Do you date outside of your race?" Because apparently the school police officer had a crush on me and wanted to ask me out.
So the school officer tells the principal.
No, tells the attendance secretary,
who then calls you in, which you associate with getting in trouble, and then are like, "Hey, you want to go out with this guy?" Like, there's no way that's gonna work.
Well, I mean, luckily I was on it. I was dating I had a boyfriend at the time, so I was able to turn it down from an honest standpoint.
Legitimately.
But I was
You don't have
just
to be
like,
honest. It's fine.
I was just like, what in the high school bullshit did I just experience?
You know what? I feel like there should be more courses of, hey, this is how you interact with people. This is how you don't be creepy and weird.
Civics and life skills. Bring them back.
Making a ham sandwich that is delicious, not only to make, but to enjoy later on that day.
Actually, that's what home ec should be nowadays, is just talking and making a sandwich.
Yeah, and then also knowing what to make for dinner, because I have a vast deficit in that skill.
I feel like if
I get so much anxiety about making dinner.
Or just deciding what to make,
Yeah.
I honestly believe that there is an algorithm that you can scan all the stuff in your fridge and it can tell you what you can make.
That's cool.
The problem is
then it sells your data.
None of it ever makes any sense.
I've already made
half of it are sauces, and you're like,
I thought about coming up with that algorithm before, man. I just didn't know how to do algorithms.
Well, Cole, I believe you probably have like algorithms for days. I
don't have no
want to
algorithm.
hear about them.
But I don't know nothing about algorithms.
That's
I just do.
really
I know
so
food.
mean.
I was a shoe chef for 2 years. I was just like, I wish I was smarter, so I could like do something with that fucking knowledge.
Well, you know what the problem is? That you don't believe that you are smarter.
I know I'm not smarter. That doesn't have nothing to do with belief. I used to think I was the smartest man alive. It got me nowhere. Now I just go with the fact that I'm dumb, and I'm on a podcast now. So, like, I'm way more successful.
Oh my god! All right. Well, thanks everybody for listening to Generation Dan. I hope you had a great Halloween, because you're hearing this after Halloween. And have a good one, everyone.
Absolutely.
Speaking of Halloween, I need to send you the best Halloween thing ever, which is Will Forte singing a Halloween anthem on Weekend Update.
Chicago Bear?
Hell yeah. Stay here. We're going to be back in a short second, everyone. This is thank you for watching. Kayleen, hold on right there. We'll be back.